What is demand? Demand is a principle of economics that relates to a consumer's desire to buy a product or service. An increase in the price of a good or service tends to decrease the quantity demanded. Likewise, a decrease in the price of a good or service will increase the quantity demanded. Demand can refer to either market demand for a specific good or aggregate demand for the total of all goods in an economy. Factors that affects demand is affected by the activities of consumers and businesses. Here are the most common factors that affects demand are consumers' expectations, consumers' income, consumers' preferences, price of a product or service, complementary products, and availability of alternatives. What is law of demand? The law of demand shows an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded of a good. When price of a product or service rise, demand will fall. When price of a product or service fall, demand will rise. The only factor that is involved in law of demand is price of a product or service. Demand curve is a graphical representation of law of demand which shows the change in demand resulting from a change in price that on the demand curve graph, the vertical axis or y-axis denotes the price of a product, while the horizontal axis or x-axis denotes the product demanded. The demand curve is a downward sloping curve. It reflects the willingness of consumers to purchase more of a product at lower price levels. The demand curve is a useful tool for businesses or firms because it can show them the prices at which consumers start buying less or more.